Hey guys, it's Sam. So in this video is going to be about my flawless foundation routine. This is going to be something that if I'm going out to the store or I'm just going to go to dinner, this is basically like 90% of the time what I put on my face. When I'm all like done up and have all the cool like eyeshadows and all that kind of stuff, that is for when I'm like going out at night usually, or going to an event or something like that. I do not wear a lot of makeup all the time. I try not to. But this is just something that you want to look put together, and it may seem like a lot of products to you, but to me it's really not. And about, say, 80% of the stuff you can get at the drugstore. And the rest of it's like pretty affordable for the coverage it gives and all that kind of stuff. So let's get started. Guys, first we're going to be starting off with my oil-free Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that on my finger. Literally just a little bit, and I'm going to put about that amount on my cheeks and my forehead and my chin and my nose. Okay, and then I'm going to go and take this Real Techniques brush. This is a stippling brush, and I'm just going to blend that in. And if you see me looking to the right a lot, that's because that's where my mirror is. And you can get that Smashbox at primer at Sephora. Okay, then I'm going to go in with my Porefessional Pro Balm to minimize the appearance of pores. It's from Benefit. It's called Porefessional. Honestly, like, I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see just how awesome this stuff works. Alright guys, sorry, this is like a really close-up view and you can probably see everything in my nose. Anyways, I'm gonna try to stay pretty still, but you can see all of my pores right in here. All of them. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the Porefessional, about this much, and I'm just gonna go over them and you can watch them disappear. They're not nearly as visible as they were before. Because, you know, where you have bigger pores is in this area. So put that on your nose and on the sides of your nose and anywhere that you have large pores, because else, if you don't use a pore filler or a primer, your foundation will sit in there and then it'll make your pores look even bigger and it'll just look really cakey and disgusting. So yeah. Next, I'm going to use my Loreal True Match, and you can get this from Walgreens. You can get the Porefessional from Ulta. So I'm going to take my lighter one. This is in W2, I believe. Yeah. And I'm going to go put that all in the parts that I want lighter. This is, I honestly, I know a lot of people don't contour, but I pretty much contour every time I put on my makeup, only because I know the difference that it makes. And then we'll just wipe the excess off on their necks, whatever. Okay, then I'm going to go in with W4 by L'Oreal True Match, and I'm going to put that in the areas that I want to be darker when I blend. Looking nice, huh? Okay, then I'm going to go back in with that stippling brush and I'm just going to blend it. Make sure to get your neck so you don't have that pumpkin face look. And the reason that I use, that I do contour is because honestly, I'll go in and I'll put one solid color on my face and I just notice like how flat and one-dimensional it looks. Like it bothers me so bad when I don't contour because I feel like my face looks so much fatter. And make sure you get your eyelids too, because that will act as a primer. What is that? I have like purple on my face. I don't know if you can tell, but it's from my hair. What's new? Purple hair problems. Okay, and the camera always picks up so weird, which is why a lot of people that make YouTube videos have professional lighting, because then it doesn't look so bad, because I feel like my face looks much lighter than my chest. But maybe not, I don't know. So next I'm going in with my MAC concealer, and I don't know what shade this is in because it comes in like a little glass container and I've broken 2 of those, so I decided to squirt it all into this little jar and use it that way because it is so amazing and it is a little pricey, but this is the only concealer that works for me, so it's what I use. And I just use concealer under my eyes. And then you can also use concealer and get the corner of your eye too, because that's where I have a lot of darkness in your eyelid. I'm only putting it here because I'm trying to hide the purple that's on my face. But yeah, do your under eyes. Oops. And I bring it all the way back. Not that there's really anything to conceal over there, but that's just how I do it. Okay, then I'm going to go in with my Prep and Prime from MAC, and this is in Radiant Rose, and this is a highlighter, so it's going to brighten up the areas that you want brighter, like underneath your eyes and down the bridge of your nose and your forehead and your chin and your Cupid's bow. And then I'm going to go and take my stippling brush and blend that in. And everything's going to look much better when we set it with powder, but you can see how that just brightens my under eye. Because especially if you're like me and you have dark circles under your eyes, you want it to be brighter under there. So I could make like a highlighting and contouring video. I think I have one up. But it's basically the same thing as this because this is how I do it. Then I'm going to go in with Makeup Forever. This is their HD high definition powder. This is like I said, a day-to-day look. You're not going to use this powder if you're trying to take pictures because it will show up white in pictures. And make sure if you're just going like day-to-day, you're not doing any eyeshadow, set your concealer or put some powder on your eyelids, because my eyelids, I know, tend to get greasy throughout the day, and it's really not something that you notice unless like you pay attention. Like today, if you don't notice, if you have them, pay attention, and then later in the night go look. But your eyelids will probably be greasy. So the areas that you highlighted with the lighter colors, that's where you're going to want to use this powder. So then I'm going to go in with my True Match, L'Oreal True Match powder in C8 Cocoa. And this is what I use to contour with. So I'm going to put some on the side of my brush like that. And then I'm going to go in and contour under my cheekbones. And do the other side. And you don't want to go straight back, you kind of want to go up. And you can use a more precise brush. This is just a blush brush. And then you're going to do your forehead, like your the top of your forehead, not your whole forehead. Only the outside. And then a trick to, ooh, I'm messing up this brush. Then to do under here, right on the sides of your chin, because you can see it creates like a darker shadow when you do that. And then bring it down your neck like this. Just a little bit, not all the way down your neck. Just to blend it. Because that will get rid of any double chinness. Well, it won't get rid of it, but it'll add some shadow to it. Okay. Then I'm going to go back in with my stippling brush. And I'm going to blend. I'm not going to go over the top of my bronzer, but just the tops and the bottoms of it, just to make it blend, because you do not want to see any lines. Okay. Then, after you do your foundation, sometimes your eyebrows will tend to look lighter, start to disappear. Luckily, my eyebrows are pretty thick, but I'm just going to go fill them in a little bit. I don't go like crazy for the day, but just to fill them in, give them a little bit of color, because your foundation sometimes will, your foundation will sometimes get on top of them and wash them out. These hairs from my brush are annoying. That's how you know they're cheap brushes, when they're falling out all over your face. And some people are probably thinking, like, why are you doing your eyebrows just for like a day look? But it makes such a difference in your appearance. And sorry, it's hard for me to talk when I do my eyebrows. But it makes such a difference in your appearance, and it just makes them look way more polished and just put together. Now all we have left to do is our mascara and our lip gloss. So you're gonna go in and do your mascara. I'm using L'Oreal's Telescopic mascara. And I also like to do the bottoms. And if you're going to do the bottoms, make sure that you're using a mascara that is waterproof, because else throughout the day it can get smudgy and just smear underneath your eye, and you'll have raccoon eyes by the end of the day. Alright, now I'm going to go in with my Covergirl Clump Crusher mascara, and the reason I use two different mascaras is because it does two different things, which some people might think is kind of ridiculous, but it is what it is. Go in with my NYX Butter Gloss in the color Creme Brule. And you can get this from your local beauty supply store. Also guys, if there's anything that you want to know about, like where I got things from and I didn't name it, feel free to just look it up on Google. Alright guys, so this is my completed look and I hope you like it. It's just something that's very simple day to day, nothing amazing, but you look put together and ready to take on the day. So just so you know, I always list everything in the description box below, what I used, and like all the links to my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, my website, all of that. So I appreciate all the feedback that I get from my videos, whether it be a lot of comments or not a lot of comments. I do appreciate it when you guys do comment. It means the world to me. It means that you watch my videos and you do appreciate the time I take out of my day to make them for you. So please keep commenting, and I will see you guys in my next video. Remember to share, share, share. Bye guys.